Stop trying to be perfect. Come on in, welcome to my home. Today is a good time to tell you to stop trying to be perfect. A lot of you are saying, what do I mean by that? Well, simple. I do. I make a lot of homemade things, but is everything that I make homemade? No, are you kidding me? Who's got that amount of time? No, everything that I make is not homemade. No, my house does not look like the picture of a beautiful magazine because, well, I can't be perfect. Who wants to be perfect? You shouldn't try to be perfect. You should try to live your life the way that works for you. That also means stop listening to magazines and things that tell you this is how you need to do something, because I don't know if it'll work for you. Every time people try to be perfect in something, it's really hard. Sometimes it takes more work than what it's worth. You should do what works for you. If your cabinets are arranged in a certain way, which the authorities are telling you that you shouldn't be arranging them in, what? There is no such thing as a kitchen authority. There are people who understand how kitchens operate really well, but they aren't going to tell you 100% that your kitchen will operate better for you than the way that you have it. If there is a problem, go ahead and change it. If there's not a problem, you don't have to change it. I just read an article about open shelves. Do I love open shelves? I think open shelves are absolutely beautiful. I would love to have some open shelves in my kitchen, but guess what? It's not real practical for the way that I live my life. Not at all, as a matter of fact. In a lot of these cabinets, there are dishes and things which aren't all that pretty. No, open shelves sort of makes it want to have all the pretty stuff out. I don't have a whole ton of pretty stuff to put out. So then it would be a struggle of making sure that my cabinets were just perfectly pretty, and then it just becomes a whole big struggle. I don't want to do that. Do you want to do that? If you do, is there anything wrong with that? Oh, heavens, no, there's nothing wrong with that. But you do not have to be perfect. I saw another magazine where it had a beautiful entryway and there was an ottoman with a throw draped on it laying on the floor, and I was like, what? Seriously, people have to walk in and out of that entryway. Magazine covers are just that, magazine covers. They are not a real demonstration of what a life should actually be or actually is. Live your life. Don't feel like there are other people who are doing things so much better than you. You can take ideas from them. You can try things out. You can take ideas from me and see if this works for you. And if it doesn't, is there anything wrong with that? Nope, not at all. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. So the next time you see the perfect image, or you hear about people who only use their own genetically farmed cows to make their perfect butter, that's great. That works for them. You do not have to be that person. You can be a person who does things halfway homemade, completely homemade, or you run to the store and you buy it. There is no shame in any of that. And don't let people shame you into anything. I will admit, I have done that. Yes, it's true. I have guilted people because they didn't make things which they could very easily make homemade. But usually, 99.9% of the time, that comes from them complaining about the item that they are now eating or they have given, about how it does not taste good. Okay, well, if it doesn't taste good, then make it yourself. Then once they say that they don't have time to make it, then I'm like, well, there's a compromise. There really is. So, yeah. So if you do not have time to do something the old-fashioned way, that's okay. You don't have to. If you do have time to do something the old-fashioned way and you don't want to, you don't have to. Just don't be perfect. You be you. Do things that you want to do. My whole entire channel is about showing you how you can make everything from scratch and you don't have to buy it yourself, or you can buy the certain things that you can use. Just did a recipe for a roast beef, and the roast beef called for onion soup mix and ranch dressing. Well, you can go out and buy the packets, or you can make them yourselves. I have it, both ways. I show you how you can do it without, worrying about anything. So do that. You don't be perfect. You be you, and see how that works. It could work wonderfully, or you could find some ideas that work better for you. Let me know down in the comments what you think about being perfect, because we all know that one perfect person whose house is absolutely perfect, their kids are absolutely perfect, and they make everything from scratch. That's great. pretty annoying most of the time, but that's great. I'm not that person. I don't make stained glass cookies every time, I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm a rustic person. This is who I am. So you be you, I'll be me, and I hope that you enjoy not being perfect. I hope I get to see you again next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos on this channel. I love making these videos for you, and I hope I get to see you again next time.